Thanks, Jason. The role of social media in this election year is turning out to be huge. President Barack Obama, Republican challenger Mitt Romney are all very active on their Twitter accounts, getting their campaign messages and their talking points out there in the public for you to retweet or respond to. And that's just the big national races. Of course, CBS 5's tech guru Brian Sheely, the master of the morning show, with us now to talk about tweets and politics. Brian, before we jump in, let's talk about the presidential debate on Monday night. D-backs rookie pitcher Trevor Bauer, he jumped right in feet first. Let's take a look at his tweet. Here it is. He tweeted, "Obama looked childish and petty tonight. I'm ashamed that he is commander-in-chief of this great nation." Now, the D-backs told us they have no problem with their athletes and Bauer expressing their own opinions. More and more celebs are tweeting out their thoughts on politics, on everything. I always tell people Twitter is like a loaded gun. Why is it so powerful?
I think it's so powerful because of all the reasons why we love it so much. I mean, we love Twitter for the fact that it's always accessible. It's a public platform where we can talk about what we're interested in, what we care about. But the fact is, it's very real time, and everyone is going to see what you post. And that's why I think it's so powerful is, you know, whenever you say something on Twitter, there's always someone out there looking for what you're saying. There's always someone out there interested in what you have to say. And there's no way to take back a lot of these things that you say on Twitter.
We're on a very powerful medium itself, television.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, our viewers can attest, I say stupid things every single night, but in order for them to go viral, it would literally be about 24, 36 hours. Yeah. Why is it 10 minutes on Twitter?
Because with Twitter, everyone is watching like they are on television, but everyone also has an opportunity to respond directly, immediately, right away, without any lag in time, in the same exact way that you sent out the information. So you sent out a tweet, I sent out a tweet.
Right.
And so I can retweet and I can comment about what you've said, and you know that sort of grows into an echo chamber, and anything that becomes popular like that is going to reach the eyes of a lot of people on Twitter.
Let me throw some numbers at you. Since the 2008 election, 4 times the number of Facebook users, up to 144 million. 8 times the number of Twitter users since 2008. So what's the next step with social media and politics?
I think that's a great question, and this being one of the first major social media elections. I mean, some may argue that last 2008 election was, but you know, really stands to see how the social media affects this year's election. And the next election, we may actually see more of a shift from the candidates, you know, advertising on Twitter and Facebook and these other social networks, as opposed to on television, because TV ads obviously cost a lot of money, and it's so easy to post a tweet or post something on Facebook, and I think we may see more of a shift in the future with that.
And lastly, just a few seconds here, the nastiness out there. Why are people so comfortable posting how they politically feel when you would never talk about that on a date or around the family dinner table?
I think we're starting to see with social media what happens when people aren't sitting face to face, aren't sitting right across the table from somebody and have the opportunity to say what they think. You know, there's no immediate repercussions to them, you know, typing 140 characters and posting that to the internet. Right. And it's definitely something to be concerned about, the nastiness.
He is CBS 5's tech guru, Brian Sheely. You can see him on our website and on the morning show on CBS 5, CBS5AZ.com. Chris?